Swiggy and Zomato took the lead with the rise of online food business platforms during the COVID-19 pandemic. As lockdowns and social distancing measures were implemented, people were forced to find new ways to access their favorite meals and cuisines. Swiggy provided a convenient and safe way for the people to continue enjoying their favorite food while staying home. However, as the pandemic subsided, many consumers began returning to their pre-pandemic habits of patronizing brick-and-mortar restaurants. The turn of the fate led to the downturn in online food delivery industry. Namaste and welcome to TFI Post. I am your host Sabita Mishra. If you are watching us on YouTube, please subscribe and press the bell icon to get all the latest updates. If you are watching us on Facebook, do like, share and follow the page. Let's begin. Swiggy had registered a loss of Rs 3,628.9 crore. During last financial year, its expenses stood at 227% of the previous year's cost. Its losses widened 2.24 times in spite of the fact that the revenue surged more than twofold to Rs 5,704.9 crore in financial year 2022. While the company's losses increased from a base of Rs 1,616.9 crore in financial year 2021, its overall spending in financial year 2022 reached to Rs 9,748.7 crore, up from 4,292.8 crore of the previous year. Evidently, Swiggy has raised a significant sum as venture capital funding in recent years, but the company lacked strategic depth in planning. Various experts claim that Swiggy may have failed to develop a clear and comprehensive strategic plan for how to use venture capital funding to achieve long-term goals. The prominent issue with the company had been overspending. The overall spending of Rs 9,748.7 crore depicts that Swiggy may have overspent on the advertising and other short-term growth tactics rather than investing in long-term initiatives such as research and development or expanding into new markets. Furthermore, the company seems to have fallen on the face owing to the lack of diversification. Swiggy is heavily dependent on the food delivery business in India and is certainly failed to diversify the revenue streams and explore new business opportunities. Consequently, the company became more vulnerable to market fluctuations and competition with Blinkit on the quick e-commerce platform. The $10 billion worth Decacon reported Instamart, which allows customers to order groceries and essentials throughout the day in 10 to 30 minutes with a spread of over 5,000 stock keeping units and 500 plus leading FMCG and D2C brands, continues to grow within existing cities and expand into newer cities. High availability and very low cancellation or complaints while driving economic efficiency to the bottom line remain at the core of our operations. Essentially, it can be said that Swiggy may have underestimated the competition in the Indian food delivery market. The company's failure to anticipate and respond to the competitive threats is evident from the fact that Swiggy increased its spending on advertising and promotion by 300% in the financial year 2022 from 461 crore in financial year 2021 to 1,848.7 crore. Despite that, it could not scale up the operations and infrastructure effectively to keep up with the needs of the changing time. The outsourcing cost of the company too surged to Rs 2,249.7 crore in financial year 2022 against 985.1 crore a year ago. Consequently, the losses widened by 2.24 times from the base of the Rs 1,616.9 crore in financial year 2021. The factual matrix depicts that the food delivery giant is amidst a nervous phase whereby the company has been overburdened by skyrocketing expenditure and outsourcing costs. The business model of the company can be said to be too reliant on third-party partnerships. This makes it difficult for the company to capitalize on future promises. It would be interesting to see if the company survives the brunt of time or succumbs to the collapse in market demand owing to lack of diversity in operations and opening up the market in the post-COVID period.